Hello, my name's Janice, and I play Luna in today's episode of the Portent Kast. The Portent Kast is a queer, female, and non-binary actual play show where we play TTRPGs of all sorts. And today, you're tuning in to a brand new mini-series, One of Us, a Masks a New Generation TTRPG. Masks is a D6 dice system Magpie Games TTRPG where a group of young heroes fight villains, save lives, and try to figure out who they are to themselves and society. This is fan-made content. We do not represent, work for, or speak for Magpie Games. Now let's meet the group.
Hi there. Welcome to episode 3 of the Portent Kast miniseries, Masks the New Generation, One of Us. My name is Lindsay, and I will be your game master for the session.
My name is Alice Elizabeth Harlow, its pronouns, and I play Maxine Hightower, aka the GH Knight, she, her pronouns.
Hello, my name is Ezra. I use he, a pronouns, and I will be playing Jesse Alvarez, aka Pistol, who uses he, him pronouns.
Hello, I'm Tess. I use she, her, and I'm playing Camille Lopez, aka La Gambia, and she uses she, her as well.
Hi, I'm Leah. I use she, they pronouns. I am playing Ryder Hawthorne, aka Astrofool, who uses they, them pronouns.
Hi, I'm Janice, she, her pronouns, and I'll be playing Luna Martinez, or the Transistor, also using she, her. Follow us at the Portent Kast on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. And without further ado, let's get into today's episode of One of Us. And wish us luck.
Okay, so last session, you guys came together closer as a team. The audience has officially been introduced to the Night Tower, which is now your lair, per se. You have come up with merchandise to potentially sell to help fund your escapades. Your team is called the Gimmicks, and you have started your own unofficial TikTok account for that. And so you guys witnessed a fire last session where you were introduced to this mysterious group called Hog, spelled Hawg, not to be confused with Hog. You're pretty sure that they hate the gays. Yep. And you know that they were there to kind of help with the fire situation. And you successfully managed, between your group and their group, you guys managed to save everyone in the building. And that's where we kind of left off. So group, I'll say the comic book opens up and the first panel is you guys are back at the Night Tower right after the events of the fire. And that's where we're opening up.
So what I want to have done once we kind of got back from the scene is I want to go ahead and get on the supercomputer, like Maxine kind of told everybody, take 5, rest up, grab a snack, make a panini, and then kind of retreated to her room because I want to get on the supercomputer and see if I can't start tracking that burner phone.
Okay.
And I want to note that Maxine's room is like much different than the rest of the tower. Like it's like you walk in there and it's like dorky, like comic book, like Power Rangers wallpaper. It's like it looks like a little kid's room. Like it's so not futuristic like the rest of it is.
Perfect. Love it. Okay. Go ahead and roll me and assess the situation to find information regarding the burner phone.
Got it.
And I will say this as an aside. I am going to open up like different questions besides what is just listed in assess the situation from here on out, just so that way it pertains a lot better to the situations that we encounter.
Yeah, that would be helpful. I got a 9.
Perfect. So on a 9, you can ask 1 question.
Okay. Yeah, none of these questions would super help me here. So I guess I'll just ask the question. Where is it? Like, do I successfully track it from the tower?
Yes. So with the burner phone, you do see it pinging, and you follow it back to an area that's well known for like wrestling competitions that you've seen and stuff before.
Okay. Do I recognize that little that zone?
Yes.
Does that feel familiar to me? Okay.
It does.
All right. Got it. Okay. I'm going to hit the heaviest sigh anyone's ever hit. And then I want to can I print out like just like a physical sheet that has like the path the phone took?
Sure.
Like a map quest style, look at the red line through the city. Just to think, well, like I think that'd be a useful tool for us to have.
Okay.
Maxine's big on hard copies, and weird stance to take. I'm taking it. And then trying to think if there's anything else I need to do while I'm just in my own room. Actually, yes, there is. There's something I can roll to see if I have like. Do I have like any kind of like fabricator 3D printer thing to spin up little gadgets? I understand that it would take time. What I want to do is I want to get started on making earpieces for everybody.
Okay.
Because like after that little adventure, I'm realizing like how much better it would be for us if we could like speak to each other, because we would have figured all this out in a much shorter amount of time.
Sure. So I would say that you have most of the supplies that you would be able to use to whip something up, but I would say that you would also need to collaborate with Luna to be able to make good earpieces for everyone.
That's really fine. I just wanted to make sure I had the stuff for it. Okay, cool. Then I will just take that information. I will exit my room very carefully, shutting the door behind me so that no one can get in there and see all my things. And I will go find the rest of the group.
So where is everyone else while Maxine is slipping away?
Ryder's probably just in the main area going, yeah, we did it. Job well done. Who wants paninis?
Is anyone joining in with Ryder's celebrations?
Yes, I would love a panini so much.
Did you like ham in it?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and so this is where we're also going to go ahead and engage with the team moves that you guys have.
Yeah.
If you guys, so for Ryder, every playbook has, if you're sharing a triumphant celebration with someone, team move, and everyone has when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone move. And so Ryder and Camille are the two in here celebrating with each other. Are Jesse or Luna with them?
Jesse will also join. Like once he like patches himself up, because I know he was like a little bit hurt last time.
I will go ahead and... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say I'm probably joining in, but I don't like paninis, so I'm just kind of like... But can I have a grilled cheese?
Yeah, no, I'm making grilled cheese in the panini press.
Oh, okay, I just don't like... I don't like meat.
Oh, no, most of the time it's just cheese. Most of the time the paninis are just grilled cheeses in the panini press. With like butter.
Nice, I'm in.
Okay, cool, great.
Okay, wonderful. So let's go ahead and go down the line with the team moves for the 4 of you. Unfortunately, Maxine is not in with the celebration.
That's what you get for being a loner.
So
I'm helping.
And a narc.
I'm helping.
So for Jesse, so when you share a triumphant celebration with someone, ask them if they see you as the person wearing the mask or the person underneath. If the former, mark potential and clear and condition. If the latter, take influence over them if you reveal yourself. What does that look like?
Would that count because I've revealed myself to all of them?
So you've revealed yourself in terms of like you and your superhero, but have you revealed your yourself? Like who you are as a person and stuff.
Absolutely not. He keeps that shit so locked up. I guess we'll ask I guess Camille, because when everyone split off, the two of them were together. And it's definitely in like a less it's definitely a little bit more organic than how it's said on the thing. He doesn't be like, "Hey, how do you see me as a person?" But he is gonna eventually ask,
Absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
whether Camille sees him as like Pistol or as Jesse.
Like those words exactly.
Essentially, like if you
Like are we
him
like
to-
eating these paninis and we're just like, so what do you see in
Therapy.
me? Because I mean, if we're gonna do this, we can do this. Like we can like sit down on the couch. We can like have a little like powwow, little jam sesh with our deepest thoughts and fears.
Yeah, because if we all have a team move that we're like being vulnerable with each other with, it would make sense if we're all just
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I can feel the vibes we're approaching. I'm gonna go ahead and use the only thing I can do in the kitchen and make a watered down pot of Campbell's tomato soup and get us really in the mood there.
Perfect.
And now we're like ready.
Okay, so it goes to a panel where like you and Jesse are on a couch, you've got your soup in hand, you've got the grilled cheese like sitting in the soup, and you're just kind of having like a moment, just the two of you.
Like,
So?
it's like, I'm sorry if this sounds really deep, but like,
I love deep. Don't worry about it.
how do you see me? Like, do you see me as like Pistol, as a hero that can help you to save people, or do you see me as Jesse, like as a person?
That's a very interesting question. I mean,
that was so deep. I'm so sorry.
no, that's okay. That's okay. Listen, I need to learn how to answer these questions. Oh, I'm just not very good at it. Okay. Well, I feel like I've seen both. Um, I mean, I'm sure there's like a bunch I don't know about you, but like no matter what like you are, like you seem like a pretty like chill, genuine person. So it's like, I mean, if you have like a preference as to what you want me to see you as, just like let me know, because I mean, I'm all about that. I literally like physically do that. But I mean, you seem like a pretty like cool like Jesse person to me. And like your superhero thing is like cool and like really like impressive and stuff, but like I know that's not always like who we like for reals are. So it's like, you know, let me know if like you want to be like, hey, no, actually like refer to me as like Count Pistol or whatever. Like I'll do whatever you want to do. But
I'm good.
I'm vibing with Jesse right now if like that's okay.
Thanks.
And so Jesse,
Did I
is
do
that
good?
how you want Camille to see you, or do you want her to see you more as Pistol?
I think he's very weird about it. Like he doesn't know which one, but he's like okay with being seen as Jesse.
Okay. So then I will say go ahead and take influence over Camille if you don't already have it.
I
think
do
he already
already
has it.
have it.
Okay, then you
Yeah.
get to shift labels again.
Okay.
Please don't choose the same ones. I already have two.
I won't. Okay.
What if you get all of them?
I will say freak down
Okay.
and then savior up.
Okay. That's a nice little even thing. Okay.
Perfect. We love to see it.
Love it.
Okay, and we'll move on to Camille. So when you share a triumphant celebration with someone, you ask them if there's any fear in their eyes when they look at you. If they say no, then you take a +1 forward and mark potential. If they say yes, then you immediately shift your danger up and save your down. So who do you want to interact with in this celebratory moment?
I mean, I'm already talking to Jesse. We're vibing. We're eating our soup and our grilled cheese and asking the most deep questions in this.
And that
like-
totally makes sense because, like, Jesse was the one that was most with you when you turned into a
Yeah.
gargoyle.
Yeah. So
that
like
makes sense.
we're on this like Urban Outfitters ass couch, like eating our shit. And I'm like shifting because there's no way it's like totally comfortable. So like I'm like, so while we're discussing talking about things, kind of along the same vein, when you like see me like do that thing, is that like alarming to you? Is it like scary times? Or are we like, I realize I probably could have chosen something better. I probably should have done the possum again.
No,
But, like,
it helped. Gargoyle helped. They kept you safe, and
I
it
was
helped.
just afraid, like, I've never done a possum with wings before, so I didn't know if I'd like that would come together.
I don't know if it would look dope as hell or absolutely terrifying,
Yeah.
but like that's not a reason to just not try.
And Gargoyles is like a really good show, so like low key, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
they're heroes. They're nice. So I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
cool.
it was definitely scary at first, but now that I've gotten like used to it, no, it's just a thing you can do.
Sweet.
Cool.
That's nice.
So you get to take a +1 forward and mark potential on your sheet, Camille. Now we're switching over to Ryder. So when you share a triumphant celebration with someone, you give them influence over you and you spend 1 team from the pool to clear 1 box on your thing.
But I already used a team selfishly. I feel like this is also selfish.
Speaking of retcon, at the beginning of the session, the team got one more point to their pool, so they are sitting at 3 now.
Well, we're about to have 2 again. Because we're all doing a triumphant celebration, I assume.
And out of the other 3, you would give influence to one of them.
Yeah. I was gonna do Camille, but Camille's kind of busy with Jesse.
That's fair.
We're just like intensely staring like at like an inch away from each other's eyes.
I'm just gonna kind of lean over to Luna and go like, are they gonna make out? That seems fast.
Yeah, you know, stranger things have happened.
Noted. So did you want like 4 cheeses in this grilled cheese?
What kind of cheese is it?
We've got mozzarella, we've got Colby Jack, we got cheddar. Actually, I think there's only 3 cheeses. No, there's an American. There's an American there.
Okay, that's
more.
barely a cheese.
Yeah, no, but listen. If there's one thing American cheese is meant for, it is grilled cheeses because it actually melts and doesn't just get greasy. So, like, if you mix the other cheeses in there, it helps. But, like, that way it all stays cohesive.
I feel like you know a lot more about grilled cheese than I do, because I was totally going to ask for Colby Jack, because that's just a good cheese.
Would you like 1 slice of American with that Colby Jack, just so it, like,
Sure.
you still get that grilled cheese consistency?
Hey, we're superheroes.
Keeps it creamy. Listen. You were doing a whole lot of work out there. We were both
wasn't.
doing our best. We saved lives.
I didn't do anything, but yeah,
You did things, I'm sure.
I got TikToks for us.
See, that's
Footage.
important.
That is.
Oh yeah, can I see those like in a second? While
yeah.
we're letting the panini sit.
Oh, easily, yeah. Do whatever you need to do with the grilled cheese. I trust your opinion on cheeses.
I got it slathered in butter. It's in the panini press. Then it's gonna go in the toaster oven to crispen up.
Oh my god, perfect.
So it's perfectly melted and perfectly crisp.
Perfect.
It's an art form that I have mastered. Yeah. So, I think we did pretty good. I lowered like 3 people out of a window.
I got that.
Yeah, and they kind of like tripped at the end of that, but that's fine.
That's fine.
I mean, they're okay.
It's fine. I'll cut the footage.
Gotcha. Just cut that like last part out.
Yeah, the last part. I got you saving them, the window, the drop, but not the drop. So, we're good.
Gotcha. I appreciate that. Listen, this TikTok is gonna go so far, and we're gonna sell so many t-shirts.
It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
So you get influence over me, which means you get to shift my labels.
I guess savior up and maybe freak down.
Cool. Thank you.
Perfect. And then Luna's team move. So when you share a triumphant celebration with someone, you ask if they think you're cool. If they say yes, you give them influence and take influence over them. If they say no, you mark a condition or spurn them immediately. If they're a teammate, then either way adds a team to the pool. So we're back up to 3 points in the team pool.
Hey! Net zero.
Yeah. Wow. So this is weird. I know we're waiting for the cheese to melt and all that, and it's just, I was just thinking about you saving those people out the window, which was awesome, by the way. I didn't really have a chance to do it's. I got some security camera footage. I helped the firemen and ambulance get there faster by manipulating lights and whatever. It's I did what I could do. But I just want to say I think you're really cool, and just what do you think about me?
I mean, yeah, like you said, you got those ambulances and everything there faster. You made sure, because like even if I drop people out the window, it doesn't help a whole lot if there's not like an ambulance there with oxygen or firefighters to help stop the fire. Especially with those jackasses just like standing there on the sidelines. It's like if you're all there, get in the building and help. Don't just watch it burn just because you have some people in there. So I mean, like, yeah, especially like compared to those hogs.
Yeah. HOWG. The
H in hog stands for homophobia. Yeah, you're cool. You're super chill.
Okay, cool.
Also,
cool.
like my whole like suit transformation's like magic or whatever. Yours is also really cool because you're like also like instantly it just pops out, and then you got like the like whole like tech thing going on. So yeah, you're cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I worked on that myself.
Oh really?
Yeah, I built it. I put enhancements into my body, so now it kind of we work together. It's weird.
Into your body?
Yeah. Just it's a part of me. Just like small little like chips and stuff that I only manipulate it. I'm the only one who knows how to use them.
I guess that's. I mean, as long as you're fine.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Cool. Just remember to like take care of yourself.
Yeah. Like if you get like a hip replacement or something, it's a foreign object in your body. It's not hurting you. It's kind of what I have. I just have these foreign things that help me.
That must be nice.
What?
No, sorry. The grilled cheese is done.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, let me show you these TikToks.
Yeah, TikTok.
So, both of you have influence over each other. So, Luna, you get to shift Ryder's labels again. And then
Again.
Mm-hmm. And then Ryder, if you already have influence over Luna, then you also get to shift her labels.
I do already
do,
have
yeah.
influence over Luna. I think the only way to not have influence over one is to like spend the influence to use it against them. Right? Yeah.
Correct.
So, because we had this conversation and I do think you're cool, I think your savior is gonna go up one.
Ooh.
And apologies, but your danger is gonna go down one. Because I think you're a good guy. You're doing cool things. You didn't really do anything too dangerous though.
Okay. I don't know. I just picked something. What is superior? Like what? What would that
It's
be?
like your superhero identity, kind of like it's like the superhero like some might consider like Superman more superior than like Batman is. Like he's more heroic.
Okay.
Or hold on, because savior is like defending someone, so that's like just like I think that's more personal though. Superior is like how you're perceived.
Okay. Because I was gonna put superior up, and then maybe mundane down or freak down. I can't pick which one I want. I'll pick freak.
Oh,
I was about to say,
do
just
so much
just
with my powers.
does
Oh, okay.
Ryder
Then
seem
I-
like there?
Then I
Am
pick
I more
mundane.
freaky or am I more mundane?
You're. Yeah, I guess you're more freaky. So I guess mundane.
Cool.
Would be-
I have a
would be-
-2 in mundane.
Damn. Yeah.
We love to see it. Okay, cool. So the party's going on. Jesse and Camille are having a moment. Luna and Ryder are having a moment. Maxine's just in her room.
Having a Judd Fry moment.
So Maxine, you come out and there's grilled cheeses from the panini. There's canned tomato soup. What are you doing?
And a lot of weird vibes.
A lot of weird
Yeah.
vibes going on.
It's really tense. It's just really tense out here.
We're just like clutching our like mugs of soup and just like
I like when I went to the room, everybody is like all celebratory and all patting each other on the back, and we were all like, "Yeah, we did great," you know. And then I like come back out, and everyone's just like very quiet.
we're
and
all
intense
shaking like
eating.
wet chihuahuas right now.
Not the wet chihuahuas.
Why are they wet?
Okay.
Are you a wet chihuahua?
From the tomato soup.
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
Cursed.
Yeah, I come out of my room and I'm holding like a sheet of like the printed out burner phone tracking data. That's what I was looking for. And I look at Camille and Jesse, and then I look over to Luna and Ryder. And I'm like, hey.
I think they're gonna make out.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, I like move away from them. I want to like surreptitiously pull out my smartphone and like turn off the cameras in the living room.
Oh.
Just yeah, because I don't want to be a creep, you know, like.
Wait, who are you talking to? and who are
Giving
you
them the
talking
privacy
about?
that they deserve.
Yeah.
Talking to Ryder, and we're talking about Camille and Jesse.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I turn off the cameras in the living room just so, you know, whatever develops there develops. That's fine. That's none of my business. And then I
Too bad Camille will
I-
never know about that because that's the least snarky thing you've ever done.
and I'm going to approach Ryder and Luna. And I want to say, okay, so I got the tracking data back from the burner phone. I planted on that hog.
That will never not be funny.
We all
Yeah.
giggle. We are all heroes, but we are still
Yeah,
children.
we're all like 19ish. Like, of course we're gonna laugh at that.
Mhm.
and I want to I'll hand Luna and Ryder just the sheets if they want to take a look at like their path, see if they recognize any of like the route that they took. I want to say I know the place that they ended up. It's this old complex. There used to be, there might still be, an underground wrestling ring there. Um, I actually used to go, so I know the area pretty well. The phone hasn't moved in a minute, so if we're gonna find them, we'll probably find them there. Luna, before we do get out, I wanted to talk to you because I think we all need earpieces so that we can share information.
Yeah, that would be great.
I've
Need
got all
help
the
making them?
yeah, I've got the materials, but you're smart, so I could use the assist there.
I crack my knuckles and I go, oh, this is going to be easy. Okay, what you got?
I feel like it's like a cardboard box full of just like electronic detritus.
I feel like it would be great if I just see the box and just see like 5 Bluetooth pieces. And just 5 Bluetooths and be like, okay, yeah. Got them.
And Luna, go ahead and roll to unleash your powers to see how well you make these.
Oh god, how embarrassing would it be if I don't roll well, even though I just said pulled out 5
Pieces of like this is just 5 AirPods. Like
Yeah, they're just like knockoff AirPods from the trash.
What do I add to this?
You add freak.
12.
Dang, that's nice. Okay, perfect. So that is a wonderful hit. So you easily make these earpieces with all of the... My brain wants to say ingredients, even though I know it's not ingredients.
No, it's ingredients.
It is,
It's
yeah.
ingredients. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
no,
it.
that's fine.
We're talking,
I would like-
I'm talking about food and everything.
Anyone can cook.
I want a grilled cheese so bad right now.
I do think, since Luna already has an earpiece for her costume, she might connect her earpiece to these other ones and might use that as like a master of some sort.
Okay, perfect. Easily doable. So
Yeah,
I
that's
would
cool.
I would say with the actual stuff, along with your skills, it would probably still take maybe like a few hours, if not like up to a day, for you to actually complete all those to make sure that like you test run it and it works in sync with your own earpiece and stuff like that.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't. I mean, I don't want to wait that whole day to go out and track these guys, but by the time we're done with this mission, we can have those ready. Does that feel like a reasonable expectation?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Yeah, you're amazing. Thank you. And I want to go in for a crisp high five with Luna. I'm winding up. I'm ready for it. Crisp as hell. Let's do it.
I totally go in for a fist bump.
Oh hell. Can I roll?
Turkey.
Can I roll assess the situation to try to correct my approach?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
This is like Naruto and Sasuke making a ninja sign together.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Careful, they're gonna fusion dance.
You just grab my hand like this.
What is your question to assess the situation?
My question, I guess, is can I
What here's the greatest danger.
do I have time to make a fist for a fist bump, or do I need to play this off?
I would say that you think that you have time, but you miscalculate it just slightly. So you're still like in the middle of trying to make a fist when her fist connects with your hand.
So it's like I catch the fist.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Gotcha. This was a training moment the whole time.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, look, this is our secret handshake now. I do it again.
I grab the fist.
There we go.
Yeah.
So are y'all just like, is Maxine holding both fists now?
Yeah, we're just like locked up.
I think Ryder's gonna gently place a hand on one of them.
I think that's enough to shake me and Jesse out of our like whatever. We're like,
I think Luna definitely treats this as like a big sister moment, as like she has a little brother. So she's like, oh, don't be weirded out by this. And I tried to like make it better, but now she's just holding my fists, and it's just like we're just here. I tried to make it better, but I didn't.
Yeah, we take way too long to disengage. And so we're just like sitting there.
Yeah.
Jesse like leans towards Camille and is like, I have no idea what conversation led them to that. And I don't want to know.
Are they gonna kiss?
As we're just
Are they?
staring at you. Are they gonna kiss?
just like squinting at them, like, what?
Well,
Can I roll to assess the situation to see if they're gonna kiss?
100% yes.
Wait, why didn't we do that with them?
fail.
Oh god. That's
Oh no.
nothing I have. Okay. What do I add to assess the situation?
Superior.
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 That's a 3.
Good.
Cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna kiss.
So you failed that. Go ahead and mark potential on your sheet. So at least there's that. At least you get like a consolation prize.
This is an intense romantic moment you're witnessing.
So you're asking either out loud or in your head, like you're asking, are they gonna kiss? And at this point, you fully think they are. Whether they do or not is irrelevant. You just like, they're gonna kiss.
Oh, they're definitely gonna kiss.
Seriously?
Yeah, should we give them privacy or
Ryder's hand on our hands.
Wow.
And actually, I think Ryder's gonna actually like slip away while everyone's distracted by this, and I'm gonna go check on that police radio.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if there's been any hits on the ringmaster.
Okay.
The who?
Go ahead and roll me and assess the situation for that one.
Oh no. So it's a 4 + 1. That's a 5.
Okay.
And there's no way for me to get that up.
Nope. I mean, there is, but
No, like even like a +1 is a 6.
Oh
And I
yeah,
can
you're
only
right.
get
Oh
+1
yep,
from the
yep.
team pool.
You are correct.
There's
You're
nothing
correct.
I could do.
Okay, well, you get to mark potential on that, miss.
Potential.
So you're trying to scan. You're trying to utilize this police scanner. But whether it's a standard one and you just don't know how to use it, or whether it's like something that Maxine has kind of fiddled with to make it more secure or whatnot kind of a deal, you can't get it to work for you, at least the way that you want it to. You hear like a bunch of jibber jabber on it, but nothing that you're looking for comes up.
Oh, also Ryder is still angry. So I think they're gonna get frustrated and like kick the table it's on. And so their stealth doesn't turn out real well when they're like fucking
Cool. So Maxine, you either hear that or like you get a ping or something, like depending on how your security system is and stuff. But
Yeah, like,
you,
no,
you definitely notice.
I'm still locked up with Luna. And I'm like looking around the corner, I'm like, hey, that table is more expensive than like anything we're wearing.
Oh my god.
I mean, what I'm wearing is pretty expensive. It's technology.
Are we just the poors now?
a narc
don't break-
and a rich.
Wow.
Elitist classes? Oh
Is
my
it-
god.
One of the two. That's
Wait, why'd you
disgusting.
kick the table?
Just don't
Wait,
break
yeah,
my
why?
stuff.
Hold on.
I didn't kick a table.
Okay, then why did it
We
make a noise?
fully watched
Why is
you
there a
kick
dent
table.
in it?
I don't.
You're
I
the
don't
only
think
one
you did.
near that table.
It was not an illusion.
There's stuff on the floor that fell off the table.
Yeah, you knocked over one of the tablets.
Ryder's fully going, the gaslighting isn't working. Like in the back of their head. It's like, it's not working.
Like, it's chill. Like, we all kick tables, but like...
Ryder's everything alright?
Are you
real.
okay?
Your dumb police scanner's broken.
Well, I'm sure it is now.
I kicked the table, not the scanner. Wait, damn it.
Ha!
Oh,
And it's on the how that I break with Luna. That's when I let go.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to use this stupid piece of shit.
Have you tried saying, "Hey Alexa"?
You have me here. I'm a full. My whole thing's technology. You couldn't just ask.
Who needs an
also,
Alexa?
like-
We have Luna.
It's
Hey,
personal.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a personal thing.
Okay, well, like just
you need
At, like-
Let someone teach you to use the scanner, and then you can use it on your own if it's something you really want to go after by yourself.
yeah, we're on a team now.
Yeah, like we could
We
like make a
could.
little like what do you call it? Like a flashcard.
Instructions are different. Yeah, I can
You can like
give
put it under
instructions.
there, like how they do
Yeah.
with like Wi-Fi passwords for like old people.
Just like instructions on like how to use it.
Yeah, I can do
I-
that with everything here if people want. Not that
You know
I've
what?
tried to.
You already know how to use everything here.
It's not that easy. I mean, it's not that hard. This technology is pretty.
Wow.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's elementary. You know.
Oh,
Elementary.
I
Oh,
was working.
dang.
I was working with this type of tech when I was 16. You know.
This
Whoa.
is
He'll lean
top of
toward
the
Camille
line.
and is like, "Is this like a?"
Is this? I think this is a power play.
I think
No,
this
this
a
is
power
totally-
play.
Like,
I
there's
think they're gonna end up. They're definitely gonna end up. pissing
no,
off
I've
the
seen
corner.
this like when I've been like studying the animals I want to turn into. Like, it's like an assertion of dominance. I see this all the time.
Wait, you studied the animals you turn into?
Only like a little bit. I have to like
That is
get
actually
an idea of what they're like. Okay, I'm getting distracted.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah.
Carefully, we'll
Okay,
get
let's.
distracted.
You're. I know you're like a genius, but this is top of the line stuff. Okay, let's not. This is
Yeah, I mean, for you and the rest of the
Oh,
world,
for
it's
me.
top of the
Comfortable.
line.
for me.
No, it's not. No, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to say that my skills are a little more higher up.
Okay, well, like
I could totally
know, it
fix
was
this,
pretty-
by the way.
it was
There's
pretty
a
cool
few
whenever-
holes here.
it was pretty cool whenever we all wanted to make a bunch of merch and TikToks and stuff. It's pretty cool whenever we're making paninis.
It is. No, I'm not
No, this
hating on
Paninis
it.
is a.
This place is great. It's a beautiful place. I love the Urban Outfitter couch. Like it's great.
Yeah,
The
no,
couch
it's
is so
much nicer than
comfortable.
where I usually hang out. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
I
you can get,
live
like,
with my
a pillow.
abuelita. Do you know what it's like living with an abuela? Plastic
No.
Get the
couches.
chancla.
Plastic couches.
Yeah, plastic on everything.
Everything.
Not
And
Camille's
Jesus
subtle
everywhere.
chocolate reference.
and Jesus everywhere, you know?
Oh dear God.
Everywhere.
I
yeah,
shudder.
God too.
This is great. No, I'm not knocking it. I am just saying though, I literally put technology in my body. I'm a little advanced for this.
Hold on. What?
Like in there, like did you eat it?
Yeah, like I ate it.
Mind you,
What does it
out,
taste like?
as you
Okay.
guys are all having this conversation, no one has actually left their spots. So currently, Luna and Maxine are
Craning
still
over the
more so
couch.
close to the kitchen. Camille and Jesse are still over on the couch in the living room. And Ryder's like off in like the corner where the police scanner is, but like it's kind of dark in that corner. And like she's just standing there. They're just standing there.
I think at this point we've given Ryder
Yeah.
plenty of time to like mess with the radio more.
Yeah, I just I
Ryder
want
could have
to.
stolen it at this point.
Yeah,
Maybe I go to your supercomputer instead.
Out the door. Yeah, just
Yeah,
sneak into
absolutely not.
Maxine's
Absolutely
room.
not.
Break it.
Look,
I think
I'm-
Ryder starts going for it.
I kind of want to know.
Good, no,
Oh, are
No,
you
no,
going
no.
to the no room? I want to go there.
don't go to
Oh my
the
God,
no.
field trip?
No, it's my room.
Yeah. I jump up from the couch.
No,
Heck
okay,
yeah.
no, I'm not trying to be a snob or an elitist or whatever, okay? But I have opened my space to you all pretty dramatically for someone with a secret identity, and all I'm asking is that you don't knock over my shit or insult it.
I never insulted anything. I just wanted a couch
was
pillow and to
referring
make
to just
sure you're
you.
not trying to plot my downfall in your no room.
No one's going to the no one's going to my bedroom.
No one. All right, we need to
You
stop
almost said
saying
it.
no room. We need to stop saying no room.
Yeah, that's gonna make it sound like the bathroom or something.
As you guys,
Oh, no, we have access.
Is
to
it
the
just a bathroom? Is it like your personal bathroom? Is that why you don't
It's
want to go in
my-
there?
It's my room.
as you guys are arguing over this, Maxine, your communicator goes off. The one that you use with the only other person that is connected to it.
Yeah. Okay. I pull it out. It's what's the dorkiest shape it could be? Like it's like a phone.
It's like
and,
a pear phone.
It's like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it's like no. Pear phone is great. It's like a pear phone, but it's like in the shape of the head of a bald eagle. It's like the most inconvenient.
So impractical.
It's the worst.
The most
It's the worst.
American thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's like it's going off. It's playing like Real American as the ringtone. I'm just like,
Just
Okay.
the eagle screech is the tone.
An American.
yeah. It's like, okay, listen, I've got to take this. Do not go to the bedroom.
Oh my god.
And I will go. I'll go to I'll go to the garage because that's where the steed is. I'll just go to the garage and I'll take that call.
Okay, perfect. So you answer the call. Hey kid, how things going?
I really wish you would stop with the kid thing.
I mean, does it make
I'm a-
sense? Yes.
I'm a grown ass woman. I have my own super team now.
Mm,
We talked about this.
Yet to be determined.
I'm determined. I'm like mad determined.
Yeah. Speaking of your so-called team, I heard about the fire, and that y'all were there.
Told
I
you
mean,
about the fire.
I know. I wanted to let you know that I gained a little more intel on it, just so you're aware. So,
Okay.
apparently the victims of that fire, they were all meeting for, I think it was like, what my sources are telling me, it was like a hog introduction meeting, whatever that means, because I still don't know what that means necessarily, but I would say be careful. And like when I was combing through the footage of it, like I saw a couple of people that like I think looked familiar, so maybe make sure that there's no one there that, you know, would be problematic to being at that kind of a meeting for you or whatnot, or your team, I
Okay.
guess.
So the victims were also members of this organization?
I don't think, from my sources, they weren't actually like full members. It might have been one of those like, hey, they got pamphlets or something and they just like wanted to go check it out, something like that. I don't know, but
Okay, and then so okay, two more questions. People, you think you recognize people like recognized how? Like people we've taken down in the past?
no, nothing like that. Like just like civilian people.
Okay. Anyone notable?
Nah, not really.
Okay. And then problematic, by problematic you mean metahuman?
Not necessarily metahuman, just
Mhm.
because we don't know what you know Hog is about yet. Kind of a deal. Just anything that it seems like they're not really for us. So maybe just like make sure that no one in that group of victims was like going to that meeting or something. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure we have that kind of intel where I can be that specific, but I'll do my best. I guess I can come over security footage, see if I recognize anybody.
It's probably your best move.
But I've got faith in the team. The rest of the gimmicks, I mean, they're good people. They're irritating people, but they're good people.
Yeah, that's why
I
I
think
love
we'll
the
be fine.
teams.
Okay, well, thank you, Steph.
Were you really about to just call me mom?
Were you really about to? I hang up.
Okay.
My face is completely red, and I'm going to run back upstairs.
Is that your mom?
You're miles away. Did you follow me to the garage?
Yeah. I need to ask you something.
Oh no, I You know what? I will accept this in canon. All right. Great. Yeah, I try. Okay, so I turned around to go back upstairs, and you're just like right there.
Hey, oh, are you okay? Is that
Yeah, you almost just got. So Judah flipped, you would have died.
huh?
I
That's
was on the phone. What do
cool.
you want?
I've been needing to ask you something for like a long time, and when you're not grasping fists like tenderly or talking to your mom on the phone, and I just haven't had an opportunity. So I need to ask you something, and it's probably better now that like we're away from everyone.
Okay. What do you need?
That building that we were in, do you think you can find out its like history, like what it was before, what happened to it? I have a feeling I know it, and that's almost never a good thing.
Probably.
Just
I tried
like
to.
do a solid for me.
Yeah. I tried to get some intel on it while we were there, and I couldn't find anything. But I'm sure if I did a little more digging, I could at least get a
Cool.
name, something.
That's fine. Just like no like rush or anything. Just if you come across anything, and also please don't use anything you find to like block my downfall or anything. Anyway, thank you so much. Bye. Then I walk away.
No, hold on. Uh,
I gotta pee. What? Can this
okay,
wait?
well, clench up for a second.
You're lucky I have very precise control over my muscles.
I mean, can I ask?
I'm having to make a second bladder right now. Just say it.
Okay. Can I ask how you know the place?
I cannot until I know more. I can't talk about it right now. And
Uh,
I promise that's for the best.
I would like to roll to pierce the mask.
No,
Do it.
you can't. You mustn't.
I must, so I can plot your down, so I can find out more information.
No,
It
not
doesn't.
the mark.
I got a 7.
Okay. So on a 7, you get to ask 1.
Okay.
And I would say for Pierce the Mask, I'm going to allow the same with like assess the situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be constricted to just those questions, just as long as it does make sense for the situation.
Okay. So I actually want to use this in a different way, and I want to, if I can pitch this to you.
Sure.
So I don't necessarily want to ask a question, but piercing the mask, that means you're kind of seeing the person beneath like the mask they show like to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
So like, instead of asking a question, can I just use this to kind of like just appear, or I mean really be genuine about this? Like, can I just like kind of like what I want to do is I want to like as she's leaving and says like, I can't tell you, blah blah. I want to kind of just like put my like hand on her arm and say, look, we're a team. I know we got off on like a bad, on
I'm
we had
still
a pretty
not sure
bad first
you're not a
impression.
cop. I'll be for real.
Okay, and I'm never gonna live that down with you guys apparently, but
I mean, you can. You just gotta reach beyond.
right. But I really do. Having a team like this is really important to me, and I want to be a good teammate, and I want to make sure everyone's safe. So I'm gonna do this for you,
Okay.
but just consider trusting me, because I swear I really do have your best interests at heart here.
Believe me when I say me asking you this is a huge, huge giving of trust. And if you find out more about this place, you'll probably find out why. Or if it's the connection I think it is.
Okay. I won't let you down.
Cool. Where's the nearest bathroom? 'Cause I have to pee a lot. It maybe throw up.
There's 2 on every floor. Just
I like
there's a
faintly like make a move for like the stairs where Maxine's room is. Like, oh, so like up here. I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. All right. No one gets to sit on the knight's throne but me.
Awful.
Okay, so while Maxine and Camille are down in the garage, what is everyone else doing at the moment?
Real quick, could I say that in kicking the table, the police scanner fell off and broke? Because I have the condition angry, and in order to clear that condition, I need to either hurt someone or break something important. And I've kind of already set up the breaking something important.
If that's the case, Maxine's going to be more pissed about it.
I mean, that's unfortunately the consequence of that. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, it could have been like dark over there. Maxine like didn't
I
like. Oh yeah,
I
you
like
just
to
kicked
think
it off
like
and it fell. Didn't
the
see it
table
broke.
was kicked and it didn't fall off, but then like after we had like the follow-up like argument, like it was so like distracting that like you just took it and just like freaking finished the job.
Oh, I could
I kicked the table again out of spite and it fell that time.
No, I could totally see them like doing that when Maxine was like, "Well, I'm sure it's broken now," and then just like
And just
like, "Okay, bitch,"
Well.
like, and then just knock it
Like,
off.
alright.
You know?
And like a cat, I just push it off.
Yeah, like
And Joe's goes
yeah.
whack. Yeah, I will allow that.
Cool, great. I'm not angry anymore.
So, but you have broken the police scanner now.
Here's the supercomputer.
There's an app for that.
It's fine. There's TikTok.
I think Luna definitely just automatically starts picking up and trying to fix it.
Yeah, I'm sure Luna gets like serious double XM. Like I think we're good.
Yeah.
Luna, go ahead and roll Unleash Your Powers to fix it.
Yeah, I'd love to. Let's
Makes it
stay
better.
here.
Freak.
Freak.
Freak. That's what I thought. That's
Super freak. Super freaky.
9.
Okay. So you do manage to fix it. However, instead of only like one channel being like the channel that's dedicated to the actual like goat herds and stuff like that, for some odd reason, you have set it to where like every other channel that is being set on it is just like the goats. So like just every other channel that's moved, like one of the channels is one sector of the police scanner, and then you change it to a different channel and you just hear bleh, like the entire time. And like that's literally for like every other time that it's changed to a channel.
Listen, I'm not saying that this is because this technology is free. I'm just saying that I did my best and now we have goats. So
Lovely.
I
mean,
deliberately
it's some
turned it
white
to a goat
noise.
channel.
This is all going on while Maxine and Camille are downstairs at the moment in the garage.
It's like
Like ghosts.
Ryder's probably gonna go like, hey, you don't. Okay,
I'm cursing slightly in Spanish, and I'm just turning to Ryder, and I'm just like, you gotta control your anger a little bit because we can't afford. Like I just went straight into like again that big sister mode of like I'm trying to fix things and be a
Well, it
good.
wasn't.
No,
it
it's
wasn't
fine. No, like I get it. People get angry. It's just God.
Well, I didn't expect you to pick it up. It was like Maxine. It's Maxine's shit.
It's a police scanner. We're superheroes.
Yeah, and it wasn't working.
It's not working. I
It
break
was already broken. It wasn't working because it didn't know anything about the ringmaster.
The who?
The what?
A villain that I've seen around.
Can
Yes,
I
that-
pierce the mask now?
No, you can't.
I will
The
allow
mask
it.
is put away.
I will allow you to roll Pierce the Mask.
Damn it.
Oh, I thought that
Can
was just
I
an
also
ability
try to
that like
pierce
the
the
Doom
mask?
had. Like you
Fully,
could
it's
just say
me
that.
saying, actually, I would prefer you not.
The Doom just so like its own thing. I'm just like, you can do that.
No, I can't. I don't have that kind of power.
Be crazy.
Right. Can I also roll? But I also am angry, so I have the -2.
This is not nearly as
Go
plot
for it.
important, but whenever I do re-enter the room, I would like to be in the form of a goat. Whenever I need to roll for that.
Okay.
Oh, that cancels out. That's a 6.
You do not hit on that, so take potential. Or mark potential.
I got a
Means
9.
I get to take another move.
Love it. Okay, perfect. So on a 9, you get to ask one question that relates to it.
Who had a +1 forward?
Camille.
Oh, okay.
I did. I'm not using it for the goat.
Huh. We don't have to use the questions that are there?
Correct. Yeah, as long as it just makes sense to the situation.
Because this is the second time that something weird has come out of Ryder's mouth and Luna has just kind of like knocked it aside. But now I want to push further. I want to ask, like, who is the ring leader to you, I guess, is the question.
To me?
To Ryder.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. I guess.
Are you going to be honest about it?
More or less.
Okay. I will say that this counts as a team move then for you.
Yeah, I figured. I'd be like, okay, Ringmaster is a villain I am keeping tabs on and would like to find sooner rather than later.
Have they done something to you?
Not yet,
recently? Not yet.
but they will.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to talk more about that, you know I'm here. Just so you know. I think we're friends.
Well, they're kind of part of, and I'll pull out the mask out of nowhere once again, like a cartoon character. Just they're part of this. So, there's some connection there, and in order to be able to keep this under control when I use it, I need to find them. And I think that's as far as Ryder's willing to go with it right now.
Okay.
There's definitely more to it than that, but they're getting uncomfortable. Like the whole kind of silly goofy is wearing off.
Yeah, I think Luna also picks up on that and just kind of takes that little bit of opening the door and just goes, all right, I understand. I'll keep an eye out for that name, and I think that's where I leave it.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that would be counted as sharing a vulnerability or weakness with someone. And so I have to give you influence.
So you get to shift her labels again.
Labels again. And ask, do you honestly think there's hope for me?
I'm going to go ahead and say that just because of the way that played out, because she still doesn't fully know, we're going to just like go ahead and assume that she thinks that there's still hope for you, kind of a deal. And we're going to go ahead and just mark potential for that.
Yay.
But then
I was
Luna,
gonna say yes anyway.
but then Luna, yes, you shift Ryder's labels again.
I'm getting shifty.
Maybe danger goes up 1.
Oh.
This might be weird, but I think superior down.
Okay.
And so Jesse, while this is going on, are you doing anything specific?
He kind of like, because he was like a part of the conversation in the beginning and then realizes of like, this is something that I'm not a part of. And then I guess it's just like continuing to sit where he was, and it's just like scrolling through his phone, honestly. That's
Fair
what I would
points,
do in
fair
the situation. Why not?
Okay.
Were
so
you
real.
listening?
Definitely not trying to, but he was just so close to begin with that I think he picked up on some of it.
Jesse, roll me an
But it's
assess the
just like-
situation to see if you how well you listened or not.
Okay. 5.
Go ahead and mark potential. You're so engrossed. Like, you see all of this new TikTok
I
feed
see this. I see
regarding
this really
the
cool
fire and
TikTok.
stuff. And, like, you're just like, oh, that was us. Oh, that was us. You see, just, like, everything that's going on from other people's phones and stuff. So you are so
I'm
engrossed in
sending
that.
all of these to Luna for merch
Found the fan
purposes.
cams.
So it's like she's gonna look at her phone after this deep conversation. It was like, Jesse sent you 32 TikToks.
Love it, love it. Luna and Ryder just had their moment, and Ryder kind of filled Luna in just a little bit more about the Ringmaster. Maxine and Camille are coming up from the basement.
Are the
Yeah.
goat sounds still playing?
If Luna kept the police scanner on one of those stations, then yes.
I had it on a regular one, but I think Ryder turned it to a goat noise, and then we started talking about deep stuff. So I probably am just deeply invested in Ryder
With the
right now.
ambient goat noise in the background.
With
Exactly,
the ambient goat
exactly.
noises. Yeah.
My preferred form of communication.
I want to
Cool,
walk
cool,
into
cool.
the room and hear the sounds and try and turn into a goat.
Cool. So Camille and Maxine come up, and like as soon as they can get within ear's reach of the police scanner, all you hear is bleh, 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 like the entire time. Camille,
Sounds like a party.
go ahead and roll me Unleash Your Powers.
Unleash, okay. Let's see. That's plus freak, right? Yeah. That is 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2, 10.
Oh, you hit it full on. So immediately as soon as you get into range, Maxine, are you behind Camille going up the stairs?
I hadn't really. Yes.
Okay. So you come up to the top of the stairs, and immediately Camille shifts into a goat right in front of you. And like you don't quite register the goat noises on the police scanner before Camille turns into the said goat, so you're just like very surprised.
I bring with me a chorus of goats.
That's probably what I think is happening. Is like you're just doing that, and so I just like you just do that as soon as I get up, and I just like I look down at you, I nod.
I look up
Call
and I
me.
go, I look up and I go, it's happening.
Oh my god. What's happening?
Everyone's so ominous.
The bleeding, it's happening.
The bleeding?
Can I have the three of you, Jesse, Luna, and Ryder, all roll for assess the situation to be able to, if you guys are engrossed in your conversations and you're TikToking, or if you notice said goat transformation.
Assess the situation. Oh, you took away my +1. It's a 9.
Okay. What do I add to assess the situation?
The first
Superior,
roll I
superior.
actually get good on. That's a 10.
Nice.
That's a
Fantastic.
10.
Okay, so
God.
so Luna and Jesse, you immediately pick up on goats that are closer and sound different than the ones on the police scanner, and you look up and you see Camille fully in goat form. Ryder, it takes you a few minutes. You're just like engrossed in what you were telling Luna, and so you're just like full on invested in that. But it takes a few minutes, but then you realize that Luna's no longer paying attention to you. And then you realize that there's bleeding coming from multiple parts of the room instead of just where the police scanner is.
Why?
I just go, where's the
What?
party?
I definitely I look at Ryder and I go, okay, I'm gonna change the police scanner. Don't change it back, and maybe Maxine won't yell at us, and I change it back.
She doesn't need to know.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
So just so there's just like there's a cold fear in my heart, and then like the bleeding stops, and then I'm just looking around at everybody, and they're all looking back at Camille, and I'm just like, is everyone okay?
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Everything's chill. Everything's super good.
We're good here.
Okay. Are we ready to I keep like looking back down at Camille, like expecting like more. Like, are we?
I'm just like staring off into space.
Not a thought
Um,
behind those eyes.
Are we ready to
I'm
shoot
just
up?
associating.
She catches the kitchen, and all of a sudden that like paper towel holder is just like right in her line of vision, and like
You
she's just
know it.
entranced on that.
Yes.
No. I wanna throw something.
I want to throw.
I'm running out of shit.
You're throwing
running out of
something.
shit.
Hold on, you're throwing something at
If
Camille.
No, hold on.
If
I
you
gotta
hit me
find.
with like a batarang, I swear.
I don't have a battering.
It'll be an
That's-
eagle ring.
It would be. It would be.
Wrong.
I don't have that either. I I don't have anything to throw. Okay, can I? I want to just. This would destroy them, but like I just want to. I just want to use my grapnel gun and like grapple the paper towels away from her.
Dang.
I mean, the paper towels are still like a good few feet away from her. She has a. She's just like eyeing them right now.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and nip that in the bud.
Oh, okay.
All right. Dang. Okay.
Go ahead and unleash your powers for the grappling skills.
I just whispered to Ryder, that was a bit of an overreaction.
Fine. I'll just eat the paper towel that my grilled cheese was on.
Why is this the roll that I beat ass at?
Ooh, let's get that cheese grease in it.
I got
Little
an
bit of that
11.
You got an 11?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so you take your grappling hook out and you immediately like it goes flawlessly, and you pull the paper towels to you, and you see Camille's head just go from where the paper towels were like back to you.
Yeah, no, I'm holding them over my head so that like her attention is on me. Like, okay, are we ready to roll out? We have a location. We have some intel.
Jesse, are you okay to go out? You got injured back there, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It wasn't too bad.
You got injured?
Question for the GM: where was Jesse like injured?
I'll say like your back and shoulders kind of area because it fell like on top of you.
Okay, lovely.
Hi, cheese.
Oh no.
Just, like yeah, it's
Maxine, are you doing anything with the information that Steph had provided you?
Yeah, well, okay, so what I was trying to get at, that's why I'm holding the paper towel so I can make sure I have Camille's attention, is that...
Just one.
Okay, so, alright, here's what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to say, yeah, if everybody's good, you know, I can brief you guys on, you know, we can catch up on all of our intel, make sure we've got all of our stuff squared away while we're suiting up, and then we can head over there. And then as I'm explaining the plan, I'm going to break off a paper towel and feed it to Camille.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm bribing her with the paper towels. I'm making sure that she's engaged.
Fine. I take it in my mouth and then go sit on the couch.
So then,
Alright,
all you see now is like a goat on its butt, like the front
Like a
hooves like
person.
hanging off of it, and the back hooves are like a dog essentially, just
Yeah.
goat chilling on the couch now.
All right, I would like to break off 12 paper towels and put them in my utility belt.
I mean, she's not stuck as a goat.
Later.
She could be
I would
other
like
things.
I would like to break off 12 paper towels and put them in my utility belt.
You easily
You're gunning on the fact that
easily-
I just like to eat paper.
Maxine said you
You
heard
may or
me.
may not be right. I guess we'll find out
You
later.
easily take 12 paper towels off of the roll and you shove them in your utility belt. That is.
I will not regret packing 12 paper towels into my utility belt.
I hope it's Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Portent Kast. Sponsored by Bounty. We force femmed the Bounty guy.
Fantastic.
perfect feed to goats.
I mean, a flannel.
Yes, I mean that bitch is wearing
Thank
flannel.
you, thank you. We're all
That could just
thinking
be
it.
a butch
Thank you.
lesbian.
A very
Okay, so you put the paper towels in your utility belt.
yes,
Everyone
and then
you've gotten everyone's attention. Camille in goat form is sitting on the couch, and everyone is kind of like walking over towards her and you subsequently.
Can there just be like a big like table in the center of the room that is like also just like full on bald eagle shaped, like the worst table you've ever seen?
100%.
Because I think
absolutely.
that'd be fun if we had our team meetings around that.
Jesse hates it here.
Yeah, I know.
sit in like the crook that is like the beak in the table. I sit in that little space.
I sit on the table cross-legged like a cool teacher, you know?
Excellent.
I
We're
nibble
gonna go
on the
over-
table a little bit.
I swiftly hand you a paper towel.
Oh, okay, cool. You now have 11. Nothing went all the way down my mouth.
Thank you for keeping track of my animal. Okay. Okay. God bless America. All right. Let's go over our intel as a team here. Okay. So here's what we know for sure. These hog people showed up at the science district. I'm still working on figuring out what precisely that building was. What I do know is that they're an organization called Hog. They have some grudge against superheroes, especially. I don't know if that extends to like all metahumans,
And
especially
the gays.
superheroes and
And
gay
the
people.
gays.
They're very homophobic. We know that they were showing up there for some kind of meeting, some kind of initiation beforehand. Me and Luna found out that a few of them actually broke in the back, I assume while that meeting was happening, and somehow started the fire.
Yeah, I think I showed the security footage of these hog people showing up almost immediately after the fire started.
Okay.
We know that they basically just sat outside. A few of them went in to do some token efforts to try to fight the fire, but I feel like most of them were out there waiting for emergency services to show up, and then they left once the emergency services showed up.
Do we have like clips of that? That'd be like a good like conspiracy TikTok.
I'm
I
sure
can
we
get the
can find
security
some.
camera footage if you
If
want.
we get the Redditors on our side, there's nothing we can't do.
I don't want the Redditors on our side. We know that they were very standoffish to us, did not want us involved at all, did not want us to help. So I assume at least part of this is an image thing for them.
Ryder, do you still have the backpack? Or was it you that had the backpack?
Right,
Oh yeah,
you
like
took
if
one
they
of their
left,
things.
then I definitely kept the backpack.
Can I do something to like check out the tech on this backpack?
You absolutely can. Please roll to unleash your powers for that. Actually,
Yeah, no.
assess the situation. Sorry. That's my bad.
Assess this.
Yeah, Ryder needed the backpack because backflips don't put out fires.
If Luna can like reverse engineer this, like she could like solve like people with no
That
water. She could
face!
solve Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, I don't think
Dang.
she solved it.
I just rolled 2 1s.
Oh.
Can I,
Ooh.
well,
What's
what
your
if
superior?
Okay.
it's 1. It's 1.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so go ahead and mark potential on that.
Okay.
We're racking up potential today.
So you take a look at this backpack and you're not quite sure. It looks like something that you would have to like really dig into, that you just don't have the time to do right now.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Can
fine. We can
can
do
I
that.
can I at least hold on to this, so I can look at it later, really dissect it, break it apart?
Yeah, Ryder, is it okay if we held onto this for reverse engineering?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't really have much use of it outside the fire, so.
Great.
Great.
Okay, we can
keep
work
it in your
on that
secret
while we're.
room.
Nothing's in the secret room.
I was about to say, I got a
We
secret
just
room.
called it secret.
Nothing's in the Nothing's in my bedroom.
In the no.
Okay. You sound just like my mentor. Okay. Let's
Oh,
focus
Wait,
on.
hold
your
on. Back up.
mommy
Back up.
We're
Can we
never
focus on
gonna
Mommy
get these
issues?
people,
mommy
dude.
issues. I knew it.
You do seem like someone who has mommy issues.
I knew, right?
We know that when they left, because I managed to plant a burner phone on them. They went to this complex, and I hold up my printed out sheets of paper very proudly. I say, I actually know this place. I told a few of you. I don't know if I told everybody. There might still be an underground wrestling ring there. We need to be very careful about how we approach this, because the last time I went to this place, I almost died.
Like by wrestling?
The kind of the guy who ran it is a metahuman and a criminal kingpin. And so if he's involved, which, given how little we know, I think we can't rule that out. Just be aware that there could be superpowered individuals there. There could be, like real criminals, like not like, these just ominous hog guys. Like there could be like actual dangerous shit going on.
Do they like force you to wrestle to like escape?
The wrestling's not actually a part of it.
Oh.
But that's it.
What?
That the warehouses where the wrestling happens are a really good front for moving illegal things like guns, drugs, stuff like that. Which is what the guy was doing. I don't know if you saw him on the news, maybe. That goes by the name Easy D. I know.
The rapper?
Yo, Easy D and the Hogs, bro.
Easy D and the Hogs.
Easy D and the Hogs.
I hate it here.
Easy D's
I
nuts.
want to go home.
Typically, you don't want to be called an Easy D.
Yeah, why would you make that like your big? Why is that the first? Why would you want that to be the first thing that people hear about you?
Any
you know?
other letter, any other one.
Anyone.
But why is he easy?
His name's Derek. So like, I don't know.
That's even worse.
You didn't even have to tell us. I figured
Easy Derek.
I understand why he wants just to be called Easy D. Derek is a horrible.
You see,
fucking
yeah,
name.
you see. I think that like, listen, Easy D, bad name, Derek.
Worse.
Even worse.
As much as I love making fun of the guy, he and his crew are like, they're serious business. So I say if we go, we either take a stealthy approach or we go in our civilian looks and just try to play it cool. I don't know what you guys think is best.
Are there cameras on the inside of this place, you think?
The matches weren't televised whenever I was there, but I mean, given that they're big warehouses, there might be.
Once we get closer, I think I could try to see if I can find anything.
Okay.
I can like morph into a beefy wrestler guy and like try and like get in.
Or a rat and try to...
Wait, actually, I wrestled there.
Yeah, I can be anyone. I could be you.
I mean, I wrestled there. I guess I could just try to get in using... I guess I could just show up. I'll have
Would
you guys...
that cause issues?
Yeah, like you can say like you like formed a new wrestling duo and I can like turn into the other wrestler.
Yeah, and then the rest of you guys can kind of sneak in and see what you can find out while we're, talking to everyone. We can get intel from the inside. You guys can see what they're up to on the outside.
Are we sneaking in then as heroes or civilians?
I think you all should go in your hero, maybe not even in your hero looks, but I mean, you should be prepared for a fight in case you get caught. Because like, if we get exposed or if you guys get caught, it's going to turn into a fight no matter what. So better to be prepared on your end, because me and Camille can just kind of swoosh and get it popping. But
I'll work on getting us in sneakily if there's cameras or anything. But
okay.
Yeah.
If I'm in my hero garb, I cannot be super duper sneaky.
maybe then have a thing of, because I feel like us being sneaky is more important than us being in our hero costumes to begin with. So maybe go in sneaky, and then if it does turn into a fight, we have our costumes with us just in case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
the costume. Putting it on is not an
My
issue.
costume
Ryder-
is skin, so like we're good either way.
I think the only one who has to deal with the costume.
I can do it in like 2 minutes. Don't worry.
Actually, I think you should
Listen,
go
you can
in
hide
your
behind
costume
me.
because your costume is also just clothes.
Okay.
And so if anything happens, you could just put like.
And it can look like a wrestler gimmick, you know.
And we're not. We don't have the earpieces yet, right? Because it's
Correct.
too early.
No, we're gonna have to fabricate those when we're studying the water thing.
But also, as you guys are conversing and talking about the best way to try and sneak into this building, suddenly Ryder, like, stiffens up just a little bit.
Oh hell.
Ryder?
Would you like me to
Hey.
discuss to describe how that happens?
Yes.
Cool, great. Ryder literally goes rigid for a second, and then doubles over. And as they come back up, they don't have a mask on or anything, but their eyes are teal with purple swirls, like on their solid mask.
Ryder, are
And
you
they-
okay?
They can't hear you, and they're kind of like shaking and like.
I think I put my hand on their shoulder. Does anything happen?
Maxine's gonna go for a first aid kit. I'm just gonna go try to find one because
Yeah.
as far as I know, like they could be having like a seizure or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna like go behind, like just to be prepared in case like they fall or something. Like, laying down a goat's back.
I'm doing the I'm like trying to snap in their ear, try to get anything.
I'm like bleeding in the other ear.
So while this is going on, everyone on the outside, that is what you are seeing of Ryder. Meanwhile, while Ryder is in this position, the image of a flyer comes to view for you. And it's this flyer that is talking about like a wrestling competition that's happening in 2 days. You see it, and then you see images of the Hog members, like just the face masks and the backpacks that they have. So like it correlates with them, and then you come out of it.
Ryder, are you okay? Ryder, hello, Ryder. Are you
Eyes
alright?
go back to normal. I also get to ask one question that you have to answer honestly.
You do.
I saw a flyer of the wrestling match that is happening in 2 days. You said, and then what? What after that?
And then the images of those Hog members that you saw with the backpacks and the masks.
With that in mind, does it seem like the Hog members will be at that match in 2 days? Like we can catch them there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we have
If you
time to set
can
up.
catch them there, maybe, but they will be there.
Okay. Ryder will like. Oh boy. Okay.
Ryder, what the hell just happened?
Are
Hey,
you
you
Why are you all looking
okay?
at me?
Are you okay?
You have epilepsy?
I have my hands are on your shoulders, like I was snapping in your ear.
No, I'm fine. It's all good. The Hogs are going to be at a wrestling match in 2 days.
Okay.
What?
What?
Wow. How do you know that?
What just
saw it.
happened?
Like up here?
Yeah, no, I saw it. Like I saw the flyer for the match that's in 2 days, and I saw that the Hogs will be there.
Like that's a raven?
Is that why your eyes went like your mask?
My eyes did what?
Your eyes,
kinda
they
just
they,
went
they
like-
turned to like
They,
what your mask looks like.
swirly.
I think Ryder's gonna like
They were
touch
the
like
same
their
color, at
eyes and
least.
stuff. I think there's like some like gold tears, kind of like coming out at this point. They're like, oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's.
Do you need,
that's
like,
what was happening?
Medical
Are you-
attention?
No, this
Yeah.
just happens sometimes.
Do you want a sauna?
I
Aw.
can make tea. I can make hot chocolate.
It's a Spanish healing spell. My abuela does it when we like fall off our bikes or something.
Oh. No, I think Ryder's actually gonna like kind of like take the hands off and kind of like take a step back. It's like, I'm fine. I've been dealing with this for a while at this point. It's
Okay.
it's part of the powers.
Is that
So
like
you have-
traumatic for you?
Yeah, like future sight?
I mean, it doesn't feel great. I'll tell you that, it does not feel great.
Doesn't look great.
Yeah, it looked scary a little bit.
Yeah, I
You,
want to
like,
get.
does anyone have some weed? Like, do you need?
I want to get into the first aid kit and offer them like. There's not much in there. I guess like a glucose tablet. Just like I don't know if that will help, but it can't hurt to get some sugar in you.
Oh god, you got
Can
any
I
aspirin?
offer weed?
I hand you the
no,
rest of my grilled cheese. Does
Sugar
this
and weed.
You know what? That'd be great, actually.
Okay,
It just
all right.
does accept the grilled cheese. It's like, yeah, no, that's just sometimes I get these visions about what is important at the time.
Okay.
And so I think that at least means we have time to prepare before we go launching in there. Unless we want to do some scouting beforehand.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good sign because if we can get in there, we can get like a sense of the layout and see what if we can get any more clues as to what they're planning. Because if they are as sinister as they kind of seem, we can spring a trap.
Yeah. So I think it just means we have time. Because
I could work on those earpieces, so we don't have to go in there without communication.
Okay, so we don't want to go there today.
If we have time, then maybe not. Jesse was hurt. Whether or not
I'm
okay now.
fine.
it still was hurt. So
Okay.
Jesse was
If I
hurt. We
can-
need the earpieces.
I'm fine. We just need the earpieces.
Here's what I want to pitch.
I'm gonna pat you on the back.
I'm gonna hand Jesse the glucose tablet while I'm talking.
I pat Jesse like between the shoulder blades.
Oh, between the shoulder blades, he does like jump at that.
Yeah, shut up.
No, it's not. It was. I'm fine. If we need the
No.
pieces,
Did you get
we can
burned?
wait. No, something just hit me. I'm fine.
all right, not all
Thank
right.
you for your
If
concern.
if
I'm
we want to
fine.
go tonight, not to split the gang, but if I hang back and focus on these earpieces and two or whoever want to go and just kind of get a case on what's going on.
Since we don't actually need the stealth squad yet, because we apparently have about 2 days before whatever's gonna go down goes down. I say stealth squad hangs back. Luna can work on the earpieces. You guys can try to get some more intel. Jesse can rest up. Like there's stuff you can do not at that wrestling joint, and then me and Camille can go and try to ingratiate ourselves because hell, maybe we can even get a slot at the match in 2 days, and then we can just come and go as we please.
Do we have a way, even if we do split off like that, for the two groups to communicate with each other, just in case something were to happen?
I'll give you my cell phone number.
No.
Wait, am I able to maybe jerry rig something where I can keep my earpiece in and just have one other earpiece working?
Go ahead and roll me Unleash the Powers to try.
If I can pitch something that might help your chances here, I do have that communicator in the helmet because I use that to talk to the rattlesnake. So if it's just a two-way thing, I've already got a receiver.
So connecting my earpiece to basically yours.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the Unleash Your Powers?
Plus freaky. Super freaky.
Whoa.
That is just a 7.
Okay. You are able to connect the earpieces. But I'm going to say that there is a significant few minute lag between communication when you try and use them.
Okay.
Okay. This is the best I could do with the short time right now.
It'll do. I mean, I think it's probably in our best interest to avoid trying to try and avoid getting into any crazy knockdown fights. I think if anything goes off, we should just leave and come back.
Yeah, I think we should have a word, just like in
safe word?
case a safe, basically
word,
a
yeah.
safe word. Just like if
Panini.
it's gonna get to okay,
Yeah.
Panini. If things go south really bad, say Panini, and we'll know just to start running.
Okay. All right. So we're going there. We'll be working on the earpieces.
Jesse will say, I'm still unsure whether or not he would say it's in character, but my way of going is, I was going to look up like hog or any sort of specifics because earlier during the fire he did see a familiar face.
Okay.
So if it is who I think it is, I might be able to, I won't be able to look too much without seeming suspicious, but I will be able to try to put that with the concept of hog to see if there's any similarities that I can bring up online. Not as good as probably Luna would be able to, but it's better than nothing.
Oh yeah, at the end of the last session you said that both Jesse and Ryder saw familiar faces. Who did Ryder see?
You don't know yet at the moment in time.
I just
Oh, so it was just,
recognized that it
someone
was
of,
like a
oh, that
familiar person, but not necessarily someone I knew.
So I would say it's more so you think that you saw who you saw, but you can't you have nothing yet to confirm that. If that makes sense, because you guys were going around and trying to do everything so fast that it's one of those where it was kind of like a quick look, you think you know who you saw, but you have not been able to confirm that it was actually them yet.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just kind of consider everything. I'm looking back over the holographic board we've been putting everything up on. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna sigh, and I'm going to hand Jesse specifically, only Jesse, a key card, and that key card has it's that skull with the wings on it. On it.
Oh,
I want to say, Jesse, you are the most normal of us five. I think that's fair to say.
Yep.
This goes to the secret, my room.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the supercomputer for this research. Things are password protected. Please don't look at my private stuff, all right?
Okay.
I'm trusting you to be cool. And please don't go looking through my room.
That's wild. I never said anything about your room, and I am the hacker here, and I want to touch a supercomputer so bad.
Well, all of you can go in there. I'm just giving Jesse the key to the room.
I will keep an eye on people.
Thank you.
I just want to know what
it's not
kind
that-
of
it's not that I
bed
don't
sheets
trust
you
guys.
have. Are they Spider-Man?
They're not Spider-Man.
Obviously,
Does
Superman.
Spider-Man exist in this universe? Is
Obviously.
the question.
Yeah.
He's
No,
he's
Spider-Man's only
as
in
the
comics,
wrestler,
not a real
as the
superhero.
wrestler.
The wrestler Spider-Man.
Yeah, he never made it past that part. I say it's not that I don't trust you all, but we have not known each other that long. So just this is big, kind of a big step. I'm kind of sharing a vulnerability or weakness with you, wouldn't you say, DM?
I was just looking at that. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Cool. Okay.
God. Okay.
So in order for this to truly be that kind of a move, you would have to tell them a little bit about your mentor.
Yeah, and yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I
So,
can do
but
it.
yes, I will allow this to be a vulnerability moment.
Yeah. I want to say this is kind of a big step for me. I'm kind of being while we're here, not for nothing, but my mentor. Okay, so I was like a sidekick for a little bit. um, and my mentor was a very paranoid person. And so, always looking, like keeping a bunch of information on people and going through my stuff all the time, and just be cool, please.
Yeah, of course.
Do you say this to everyone or just to Jesse?
I am saying it to Jesse, but it goes for all of you.
Okay.
Because all of you have access to the room now, so.
I think Luna says, just so you know, you don't give off sidekick vibes, yeah. You give off, like, I don't know, team leader vibes.
Well, thank you.
Luna's like,
Is Maxine crying? Is there a tear?
Please don't
Can
feel
I
her
assess?
ego.
I
You
have
don't
to know if there's a
You
semblance
don't
of
have
tear.
to. You don't have to assess. She goes, cool, thank you.
Only a narc could be a team leader.
Okay, hold on. Does Luna have influence over you?
Luna does have influence over me.
Okay. So in this instance, Luna is telling you what you are essentially. And so you can either accept what they say or reject their influence in what she's saying.
I want to accept what she's saying, because like that is my like overarching goal, is to like escape the shadow of my mentor and become like my real, like, of my own person.
Okay. So then in that case, I get to shift your labels.
Now, hold on. I do have to say, right after you. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, never mind. I thought that Jesse already had influence over me, so I thought it was going to be you getting to shift my labels, and then immediately after Jesse getting to shift my labels. But Jesse, you do have influence over me now,
Yes.
because of me sharing my vulnerabilities, and we get one more team point.
Yes. So there are now a total of 4 in the team pool.
Yes.
And with you accepting that Luna is saying that you don't have sidekick vibes and that you're a leader, I'm going to say up 1 on superior.
Okay.
And down 1. We'll say down 1 mundane.
Wow. I have +3 to superior.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Which really that tracks. No, that tracks.
No,
She's not gonna be able to get out of the room because her head is so big right now.
So sorry to interrupt that moment, but I wanted to make sure that we did catch the influence of it. So continue.
Yeah, no, yeah, and like I think that everyone can definitely tell that like Maxine's very uncomfortable here. Because like there's definitely stuff on that computer that like she doesn't want everybody to see, because like, already shaky reputation with everybody. But also just like being like this, like open with her stuff is like a very new thing for her. So like there's like she's very proud to be called a team leader, very uncomfortable with the rest of this stuff. And so she turns to Camille and is like, okay, if you're ready, we gotta go to the garage because I gotta switch out the plates on the steed so that we can ride that over and not have it be like the steed.
The steed. Oh, your bike.
My steed.
You named your bike.
The steed.
Everyone names their bike.
Yeah, I named my car.
Yeah.
You named it like it's a horse.
Yeah, because
It's a bike.
I'm the GH Knight, and this is the Knight's Tower, and that's the steed.
Why not ride like a mechanical horse? That'd be badass.
My car's name is Susan.
I think just like a motorcycle fits our theme, honestly, though. If you think about it.
Yeah, I guess it does.
It's more practical for me, really, in the city.
Nothing more American than riding on a motorcycle.
There's an ambient.
So are you
So off into the distance.
Are you also letting Camille ride on said steed with you? Not
Yeah, I was gonna.
steed,
Yeah,
steed.
I was gonna see if I mean, if she wants to, I was gonna have her ride on the back.
I mean, if it makes it easier, I can like try and like I don't know, like fly or like turn into something smaller and just like sit on your helmet or something or on your shoulder.
Well, I was gonna. Well,
Do you
this
have
way
a
you can.
basket?
Well, this way
Turn
you can
into a
already
bald
be-
eagle.
Well, this way.
Okay, I turn into a bald
Oh.
eagle. I'm gonna try.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll to use my.
Okay. Roll to unleash your powers then. This escalated so
My
fast.
freak. Okay. It's +2. 5 + 3, 8 + 2, 10.
Immediately, mid-conversation.
The most majestic freaking just spread
yeah, no.
arms and feather.
I stopped talking immediately, and I just like hold out my arm, like, "Yep, we're doing this now."
I go, go.
Do you perch on my arm?
Yeah. I like do a little pose like with like the wings just out.
Jesse like takes a picture. Is like, that's going on the TikTok.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and go.
Okay.
I need to get to the garage before they see me weeping, just like pure, like tears of this is so cool.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So you guys you change out the steed's plates, and Camille will go ahead and it changes to a panel where Camille's just resting easily, nonchalantly on your shoulder while you're just riding through the streets. No issue whatsoever.
Yeah, I want to be and like I want to have changed into like I want to have like the utility belt on still, so I can like morph if I need to.
Okay.
Like I do want to have on like my old wrestling gear, just because like if I'm gonna show up at this place, it probably behooves me to be dressed appropriately. So like,
Absolutely can happen. Okay.
Cool.
So you guys are riding towards this building. We will stick with Jesse, Ryder, and Luna for a minute. What are you guys doing as they ride off into the night sky? Eagle
into the sky.
and Maxine into the night.
I want a smart computer.
Yeah, Jesse's gonna go straight up. He's so fucking
Smart
curious
computer.
to see what this room looks like. She's hyped it up so much. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna bully her." He's not going to, but he's just like, "I kind of want to see," and he also does want to do like the research he said he was gonna do.
Okay.
Wait. Computer. Fastest way to the ringmaster. No freeways. No.
Go ahead and assess the situation in trying to do your research.
Oh God.
Me or them?
Jesse first.
Cool. Okay, fine, I guess.
5.
Oh, big oof. Big oof. Okay. Mark potential. So the only thing that you... Nope, not even that. You don't even see yet last night's occurrence, or like tonight's occurrence with the fire and everything. You don't even see that yet, like pulling up on any searches that you're trying to do. You're wondering to yourself, like, okay, Maxine said that everything was password protected. Is the browser also password protected? Like, why is
Turns out
just
I just
nothing?
like misspelled
You have safe mode
one
on?
thing.
So yeah, you don't really get anything immediately, just entering in like hog and stuff.
He's just getting more and more
Just
frustrated.
hog. And is safe search on or off?
Yeah, exactly. A safe search on or off.
Nobody knows.
Turns out it's just like, I don't know how to work a computer, actually.
Okay, so at that point, I'm gonna say like Ryder like just pushes you aside to get to
Like,
said
listen, I got something I
supercomputer.
need to do. Really quick. Just really quick. I'll be right. I'll be so done.
Ryder, go ahead and also
Okay.
roll assess the situation, please.
Oh. Okay. Assess the situation as superior.
Yes.
They get. Oh, it's a +0, but I mean, it's a 10.
Okay.
I kind of wanted more than that, but.
I mean, on a 10 plus, you asked 2, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
What questions are you asking me? Or what are you searching exactly?
Like, last whereabouts of the Ringmaster, like, what have they been up to? What are they doing?
Okay. And then what are your questions involving that specific question for the assess the situation part?
So first question was like try to find them where they are, and then the second question is how can I rock their shit?
Okay.
How can I defeat them? How is what is the best way to defeat them?
Okay. So you're entering in this information, you're entering in this question, kind of like a Google search on the supercomputer database. And the first thing that pops up is that it looks like the Ringmaster has gone underground, essentially. There's not a whole lot of information about him. Just your typical like description of who he is and stuff like that. But no pertinent information to his whereabouts besides that he's gone underground, kind of a thing. And then in terms of the weakness and how you can defeat him question, it does pull up like a small little ping of looks to be weak against, let me pull it up, hold please.
Entire time Jesse's just sitting on Maxine's Power Rangers bed sheets, just watching Ryder search shit up on the computer.
I think Ryder is like typing like way too fast, and is like the search is up on the screen for like half a second as they like speed read through all the tabs to be like, is there anything useful here? No, different search, rewording it 5 different ways.
Jesse is trying to like eavesdrop by like looking at the screen. Can't even look at the screen enough to get a glimpse. Like I think all he sees is the word Ringmaster because that's like prime in his memory. But like other than that, it's just like words, and it's like, can you even read all that?
Yeah, super speed.
So it pulls up like it only pulls up 2 things, but it says potential weaknesses being super strength, and then animals, and then in parentheses the animals part saying makes sense due to circus.
Okay. And then I'll just kind of exit out all of my tabs.
Do you delete the history too?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think Ryder thinks about it in the moment.
Okay. Perfect.
So,
what is Luna
Great.
doing?
Luna definitely had made like a place for her in the tower with all like a bunch of tech stuff to, you know, like a little soldering area and stuff. She's getting to work on those earpieces and any other projects she wants to be working on.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So that's the 3 of you hanging out in the night tower currently. We will switch back over. You see a scene. Maxine and Camille have easily gotten to the building. So the next panel is them pulling up. Camille is still in eagle form, just sitting on Maxine's shoulder. The bike is like parked on its foot peg, and you've just taken your helmet off, and it's kind of like that background scene of the eagle on the shoulder, your back with your helmet off, and you're like just holding the helmet, and then the building in front of you.
Oh, that's so cool. And she's like in her old wrestling gear, just like this like red leather outfit, like just that is, oh, it's like if Akira was lame. Yeah, I want to stride on in there. We look cool as hell.
Okay. So you start walking towards what you remember to be the main entrance. And there are 2 security guards standing there. What do you do? And at this point, Camille is still eagle form?
I mean,
yeah.
But as we're walking up, I'll just be like, let me know if you need me to like peg out their eyeballs or like be anything other than the eagle, but I can tell you're enjoying this, so like we're just gonna ride this way.
I nod, determined. I do want to offer the helmet so that you can sit on the helmet if that's more comfortable, or like sit in the helmet like a little basket.
That's cute, but that's not tough.
It's not tough. But I want you, but I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
No, I'm gonna like do like the little like bird like sideways step and like onto your shoulder and just like look menacing.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Then yeah, I'll walk up to the guards and say, what do I say?
You're thinking so hard about it.
Well, no, well, I want to. I've got to nail this, or else we came here for nothing. Yeah, I want to walk up to them and I want to say, hey, you mind if I head in?
One of the guards is looking at you like closer than the other one. The other one's still just like looking ahead because he's like, this kind of doesn't really faze him or whatever. And
Sure.
the one guard looks at you and just like, why are you here? Also, why do you have this pigeon?
I hiss. Like,
Yeah,
I know birds can
I
hiss.
hiss.
At the same time, we're hissing.
Yeah, I say, okay, first of all, this is an eagle. This is a very majestic beast. And she's gorgeous. And second of all,
Single like
my name is
cheer.
Maxine Hightower, and I'm here to whoop anybody's ass in that building. And take every single title that is hanging on the wall. Just like I did a few years back. And now I'm making my triumphant return.
Yeah.
And I stand there like they've been bowing to me.
He looks
puff up
and
my
he's just
chest.
like, okay, like I know birds, whatever. The competition's not even for another couple of days. So what? You're just here to sign up or whatever?
Yeah, do wrestlers not train anymore? They just show up here all flabby and out of breath. And,
You're definitely
fall on
not
top of each other
training
to get
here,
back.
dude.
Listen, dude. I will train wherever I feel like, dude. And I'm like getting up in his chest. I'm poking him.
Roll to provoke someone.
That's a 10. Thank you. +3 scary.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so
Dude.
Yeah, I'm like up in his chest and I'm like, listen, dude. I'll train wherever I want, dude. Just full on Hulk Hogan in here.
So okay, so you're getting in his face, and
Yeah.
you're saying I'll train here if I want to and stuff like that. And he kind of like takes a step back. He looks at his counterpart, and the guy like kind of turns and he's just like rolls his eyes. And mind you, these are like the macho like security guards. They have sunglasses on at night for some godforsaken reason, kind of a deal. And like,
I mean, me too. That's fine.
exactly. So like he looks over and he's like you can see his eyes rolling in the back of his head, and the guy in front of you is just like, fine, okay, whatever. You can train. You can't stay here all night. Like, this place has to be cleared out so we can get everything ready for the competition in 2 days. But like, I guess I'll let you in tonight.
Thank you very much.
And he opens the door. But the bird has to stay here.
Absolutely not. The bird is part of my entrance. The bird is part of the training. The bird comes with me.
I hiss again.
Camille, please roll to provoke someone as you hiss.
That's good. So 6 plus 4, 10, -1, so a 9.
Mine's
Okay.
good though.
9 is good. So here's what you can do then. You can choose one thing for this bodyguard, for the security guard. You can choose that they stumble and you take a +1 forward against them, so you can like do a different move to continue to get in. You can choose that they err and you gain a critical opportunity, or that they overact and you gain influence over them.
I guess I'll take the critical opportunity, and like, I guess is he like making any like move for me? Is he trying to like get near me or anything?
No, not at the moment. It looks like he's just like, he's not moving from
Okay.
his spot to let you guys in just yet.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like take off and just like fly over his head into the building.
Okay.
Does he have hair or is he bald? This is important.
He's bald.
I'm gonna try and poop on him.
Wait, okay.
It's no, I wasn't gonna do that.
I was about to say,
Extra
yeah,
skill.
that might be an
I don't
extra
have that
minute
kind of
far.
skill. I have to fly.
I'm gonna say okay. So like, so you like start going towards him, and he stumbles a bit. Like he's already starting to open the door, and he stumbles just a little bit, and he goes ahead and he pulls the door open just enough that you go ahead and just fly straight in.
Yeah.
And he just looks
in there.
He looks at you flying away, and he looks back at Maxine, and he's just like, if that bird does anything, we're coming after both of you.
I walk right past him like, high tower cell for life, dude. Yeah. And I hold up 2 4s when I say for life, and then I walk on.
And you hear like just the distant screeching of.
Okay. As the door is closing, you hear the other guy, not the one that you've been talking to this entire time, but you hear the other guy like look over. Isn't this like an online sign-up event? Like,
I'm already in.
and the doors close. So what are you doing when you get inside?
I want to take a look around. What do I see?
Go ahead and assess the situation for me, please.
I will assess the heck out of it. Yeah.
Can I do the same thing? Because like I'm taking just like one good lap before I like actually go back to my little shoulder.
Yes,
I can't lose. 13.
Dang. Okay, you can ask 2 questions then.
I will ask 2 questions. I'm gonna ask 1 question that's not on this list, and then 1 that is, if that's okay.
Yes.
So what I want to do is, first of all, I guess my first question is just like, when I walk in, is it just like a big open space with like a ring in it, or like is this like a complex with like a bunch of rooms and stuff? Like, just like what's the general layout of this building?
Sure. So the general layout that you're seeing is you walk in and it's like the stadium kind of deal first. So you walk straight in and it's like it's a hallway between the front doors and the doors that go into the stadium. But once you walk into the stadium, it's the big ring, and then it's the stands where the fans would be sitting, kind of a deal. But then as you walk further, you can see that there are like different rooms. Like not like there are locker rooms, but they're also like different just rooms.
Okay. And then second question, what here is the biggest threat? Like, do I see anything in here that like sets off my alarm bells? Like, you know, just with my memories of this place, like, okay, so either clearly, you know, Derek's been here, clearly he's not here. Like, is there any like evidence of danger to us immediately?
You definitely see that it looks like the old ring that you fought in before. And it definitely just like the presence feel. You can't innately point out that Derek is here or like has been a part of this, but it feels like he's got something to do with something regarding this.
Yeah, I want to turn to Camille whenever she comes back to me and it's like, this has that Derek stank all over it.
Is that what that is?
Well, that's probably just old wrestling boots, but
Okay.
metaphorically, it's got that Derek stank on it.
These eagle nostrils are kind of little, so it's like it could just be like the sweat and like body stink.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of that.
And then Camille.
I rolled a, let's see, 5 plus 4, a 9 minus 1, so 8.
Okay, so you get to ask 1 question.
Okay. Probably, I guess I'm looking for, like, see if there's any, anything, like, dangerous, like, period here, like, whether it be, like, people or, like, weapons, like, just anything that could be used against us or by us.
Okay. So you do a whole, like, lap around the building, as much access as you can. You see the same thing in terms of, like, the stadium, and everything of that nature. But there is, like, a staircase that you find after flying around, but you can't go any further than the doors that it leads to. And it's, like, double doors kind of a deal.
Oh. 2 of them.
Okay.
Where are we going? You know this place.
I think first stop. I assume there's a locker room.
Yes.
I want to go there, and I want to see if either there's somebody in there, or if I can tell, or if I can just see who has been there.
Okay.
We can't be the first one to show up.
You go in there and no one's in there.
Okay.
Because it's
Cool.
pretty late at night, and I mean the security guard even said it. Like, no one is supposed to be training or anything here, so it's deserted.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. Then, yeah, I say we just go poking through offices and stuff and see if we find anything interesting.
Heck yeah.
Okay. We will really quickly go back to, so we head back to the Night Tower group. What are you guys doing?
Luna's still working, but she has her earpiece in and just her mask is up. Like, she still has regular clothes on, and her eyes kind of look like the Matrix, where it's just like the data going up and down, and she's just hard into whatever she's doing with those earpieces. There's
Perfect.
a lot going on.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another Unleash Your Powers just to see how fast and how accurate you are working on these.
Uh, 9.
Okay, perfect. I am going to say go ahead and mark a condition as well. So you're working on these, and which conditions do you currently have right now?
I just have insecure.
Okay. So I'm going to say work on or mark afraid as a condition, because basically, like, you're working on these, but you're trying to make sure that you get them done correctly in time for what you guys need to do next.
Mhm.
What are Ryder and Jesse doing? Are you guys still in said bedroom?
I'm thinking of maybe helping Jesse look up information on the hog. If I'm able to do
Yeah.
Okay.
that. Since I got as much as I'll probably be able to get on Ringmaster.
Okay. Oh, and you also, because you had assessed the situation successfully before, you also get a +1. I forgot about that piece.
+1 for regard acting on my answers. So.
Okay, so go ahead. Jesse, go ahead and roll me another assess the situation.
Please be good. I need to do something. Okay. That's a 7.
Okay. So you can
I
ask.
have a +0.
Okay, so you can ask one question then.
He wants to see if, like, what he can find. He wants to know, not necessarily, like, their whereabouts or whatever, but, like, he wants to know if he's able to get any grasp of ideas for the future that they have, so that they might be able to act like how they're doing now, like, act preemptively in an attempt to make sure that it doesn't go too horribly. But if he's able to, like, try to, like, track something down, he's going to want to find, like, if they have any upcoming plans, and if he's able to access those to see if there's any way that they can be, like, those actions can be prevented.
Okay. So the information that pulls up, it looks like it's from a blog source, but like more like a dark web blog source kind of a deal. And there's a lot of complaining per se about, like, the superheroes in today's society. It's a lot of very much so like, okay, well, all these superheroes are, like, supposedly helping out in these situations, but what happens when people are when, like, the aftermath happens and they just go home after quote unquote saving and doing their quote unquote heroism, Like, what happens to anything that's been damaged? What happens to, like, the trauma that they put on the innocent people that, like, haven't been involved in anything? Why do they need to interfere? We can do it. We can keep our areas safe and our city safe.
Josh gonna be like, is that what people really think about us?
I don't think so. I mean, before I got powers, I just thought superheroes were cool. So,
It's
at the
kinda
very
same
least,
boat.
that's not how I thought about it.
And he just like shrugs and just like continues reading.
So you don't find anything in terms of like specific plans, but you do see a lot in that same like blog atmosphere, that a lot of people are talking about this upcoming wrestling competition that Ryder had mentioned was gonna go on.
And you said this was a blog thing. Are there any bylines or like usernames or anything that I'd be able to look up?
No, they've managed to figure out a way to keep things pretty anonymous on this. It is the dark web that it's coming from. So
You said dark web. I
Mhm.
was shot in the dark, but okay. And just kind of like shrugged. He's like, I didn't really have too much of an opinion on heroes. Like, never really interacted with any of them, so it didn't really make sense for me to think too much on it. So I became one. So
Yeah. On my side, I thought they were cool. I didn't think I'd be one or have the chance.
if anything, I think Maxine's probably the only one of us that expected to become a hero at some point.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And then as you're scrolling down in the blog post, you also do see at this point something small from the fire that you guys just happened upon. And it's basically talk back and forth like, you know, like, I feel like the fire was under control, like the superheroes didn't need to come and blah, blah, blah. And there are like a couple pictures of the victim pool group, like once they were out. You see the picture where like it looks like the hog group had stayed just long enough for someone to have captured an image of them both side by side, but you guys aren't in view of said picture that's being shown.
What a coincidence.
And I will say in that image, both you and Ryder do confirm that you see people that you know in the victim pool. You see your manager, Leo. And Ryder sees, funnily enough, her sister, Jessie.
What the what was she doing there?
What?
And for reference, that is a 12-year-old girl. That little shit, what was she doing there? She was supposed to be at fucking ballet practice.
I don't want to alarm you, but and he kind of like points Lee. He's like, that's my boss, and he. Does this make me part of Hog? Is this
No,
some weird
I
employer
don't.
thing? Like,
No, for sure this was totally just like some weird, like, you know, those timeshare meetings where they ask you to, like, oh, we'll serve breakfast, and then it's 4 hours and all they gave you was a muffin. It's that. It's got to be that.
well, why would this person be there, and why would Leo be there?
I don't know.
I
Why
mean,
is
like,
Jessie
Bar
there?
doesn't pay
Why
too
is
much.
my little sister at a meet? Why the?
Why are they
I just
initiating
immediately
a
pulling out
child?
the phone and texting Jessie. Why the fuck? Where the fuck were you tonight?
Jessie texts back, with friends? ... Question mark.
I'm gonna take a picture of the screen I am looking at right now, and go, "Oh, really? You friends with middle-aged men?"
To be fair, there are like 2 what look like teenage boys next to her in
Teenage
said
boys
photo.
with a 12-year-old girl.
She texts back, What? How? Where did you get this?
That's not the important part. The important part is you were supposed to be at practice.
I mean, I went to practice. Ish.
I am so telling dads about you.
No, don't tell dads. All in caps.
Dad and Pops. Both of them. You're getting it. Until you tell me exactly why you were there.
No, and you see, no, I already had to avoid Dad when, like, the firefighters finally got there on scene.
Oh yeah, did I see my dad?
You did not.
Damn. That makes sense. We bounced pretty quickly as well.
It was
I'm
one
like,
of those
okay.
where, like, the ambulances got there first and then the firefighters and the fire trucks, so.
Yeah, and we had managed to get everybody out by the time they got there. Cool. I am gonna be like, fine, I won't tell them if you tell me what you were doing there, what was going on.
You just get, like, ... I mean, like, Toby and Ron just said that we were going to some sort of, like, meeting kind of a thing. I don't know. And then they started talking about, like, oh, superheroes are ruining our city. But then, like, a fire broke out, and yeah. I didn't know what it was. They just told me that we should all go. I ditched ballet for nothing.
Listen, you shouldn't hang out with Toby and Ron anymore. They're dickheads.
But they're my friends and they can drive.
Why can they drive? How old are your friends?
I mean, Toby's 15 and Ron's 16.
You are 12.
Yeah, but they're sisters in ballet with me.
So hang out with their sister.
She's lame.
I'm literally just gonna look at Jesse and go, can you believe this? Even though Jesse's totally not reading my texts. Just like, can you believe this? It's a fucking text.
What's happening?
It's like,
And then I feel like at this point he is gonna go and like read over Ryder's shoulder.
it's like my sister was there. She's 12 and she's hanging out with like these teenage boys who are apparently hero haters.
This might
And
sound very weird. How old's your sister?
12.
I don't know how well this is gonna go because they're not babies, but I happen to have a brother around her age. It would keep her out of trouble, and I'd know where he is. If we want to like find some way to introduce them.
I'm just immediately texting, hey, you're hanging out with me tomorrow instead of your twin friends.
What? Why?
Because we need some sibling bonding time. Because obviously I haven't been paying enough attention to you for you to be running off with teenage boys.
Ugh, fine.
It's either that or I tell Dad and Pops.
No. Okay, I'll hang out with you. Gosh.
Cool, great. Love you. ...
Heart.
Okay, alright, okay. Well,
So, are they really that strong of a force if they have to resort to recruiting 12-year-olds and
I don't think
20-something?
I'll be honest, I don't think they were trying to recruit my little sister. I do think they were trying to recruit teenage boys because they're impressionable. You know, that whole like alt-right pipeline thing that happens.
Yeah. Well then,
yeah.
Okay, so how would Leo and 2 teenage boys get the news of Hog specifically? Or of like how much did they get?
It's got to be like a word of mouth thing, or
Yeah, it's not finding
How does-
anything.
how does do you know how your manager feels about superheroes?
I don't know, I don't fucking like him.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Can I text? Can I get on my phone and can I text Quinn of like, hey, do you know how Leo feels about superheroes?
You absolutely can. You get a text back like a few minutes later. Basically what you just said. Why would I fucking know? I hate the guy.
I don't.
Does he
I don't
have
know, so
social
do I.
media? Does he have a Facebook?
Does he have Facebook? Can I look him up on the fucking huge ass supercomputer? My
Look.
manager's Facebook.
I'll allow it. He does have a Facebook, and it's like, it's your typical like douchebag looking Facebook profile kind of a deal.
Is it like where he's like
Yeah.
looking down at his phone like this?
No, he's got like, so his profile picture is of him holding up a really big fish that like
I knew it was either that or
probably
the
looks
fish.
like
God
he did
damn
not
it.
he did not catch it, but like he's taking the credit for it.
I hate this man. But also, when he pulls up the profile, he also just like immediately scrolls by the like biographical stuff of like, oh, this is where I work. He just immediately scrolls by it. He's like, okay.
Okay.
Anything about heroes?
No, you don't really see anything outright that would like point you to Hog or anything like that on his profile, no.
Don't ask me to talk to him. I'm not going to.
All right. Okay. I don't know. They probably got like Jesse got invited by friends who were going to this thing. So maybe your boss the same.
Can I look into like his friends list?
Yes.
Oh,
I hate the image of me doing it with my boss. Just like, yeah, let me stalk you real quick.
And like apart from like the mutual friends that like you might have kind of a deal with like people who work at your bar, there's nothing that really stands out. You go back to the page and you see like one random like comment on his wall saying, "Hey, see you later at the meeting. Can't wait to
click
learn
profile.
things." And then another profile pops up. It's of like a guy holding up a deer. So sad.
I hate these people. I
No,
hate
this
it
is
here.
bad. This is bad.
And so it's this guy holding up a deer, but his page is like really private. Unless you're friend, like it's one of those where it's like add friend, otherwise you can't really see anything on his profile.
Just for shits and giggles, because of how protected this is, I don't think it's gonna work. Can I make a random profile of this random person? Like I pull like a generic, like those like
You're gonna
generic
catfish
like
him?
anime. Yeah, those are the generic anime profile.
Okay.
Like make a profile and just friend request.
Okay.
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
You create this profile with this random anime picture on it. And it cuts to this guy in the panel. It goes from you creating the profile picture and like sending the friend request, and it cuts to this random like 30-year-old guy, not completely bald, but balding for sure. And the anime picture pops up and he's like, the fuck is this? Like he doesn't even recognize that it's anime kind of a deal, and he just clicks ignore.
Fair enough. He's like, well, that didn't work.
Or I should have done Rick and Morty.
So at this point in time, it's going to cut back over to Maxine and still Eagle Camille. What are y'all doing?
I mean,
What are we-
skulking around.
What are we doing, boss?
What I'm doing is I'm on like a journey of I'm just reminiscing about all my old days. My old days, like I was like 2 years ago when I was 17, but like I was like,
Yo,
you know, well, wrestling here, you know. I think there is a part of her that, like, you know, obviously is overjoyed to be a superhero, but kind of misses just the spectacle and, you know, everything. The attention really is what she misses. So like, you know, I'm walking around. I want to poke through all these offices and like back rooms and stuff, see like if I find anything interesting. But also, I'm taking it all in again.
Okay. As you are poking around and stuff, you really don't see anything of value. They just look like a couple of the offices just look like the manager's office is kind of a deal. Other ones kind of look like maybe like training room, classrooms, or something another kind of a deal. But nothing that really alerts you to anything of suspicion.
Okay. Can I try to find Derek's office?
You can try. Go ahead and assess the situation for me.
I'm gonna assess the hell out of it. Yeah. That is... God, I'm the best in the world. That is an 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. So you go and you look through all of the offices. You don't see Derek's name tag. What you do is you see one name tag that stands out to you on a desk that says Elaine Bischoff, who you know to be like his niece, but
Interesting.
that's about it.
Okay. I want to go in there.
Okay.
I want to poke around.
What are you poking around for?
I want to see if, like, I doubt if, I'm gonna bust in here and it's gonna be like, oh wow, sweet, it's all this, all this contraband and stuff. But like, if she's got a desk, I want to go through the desk, see if I can find like, or like, are they shipping anything suspicious? Or do I see any like names that I would recognize as like, not wrestlers?
Sure,
like
sure.
maybe even like people who I know are affiliated with them.
Sure. The only thing that you find is a list of like the competitors that have already signed up for this tournament that's going on in 2 days. You see about a list of like 25 people currently, but that's really the only thing that you see out of the ordinary of like regular accounting and maintenance kinds of paperwork and things.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm gonna take that as a good sign. Just because like the less danger around this place, the easier it will be for us to like operate as we need to. Okay. So I want to do 2 things. I want to put my name at the bottom of the list. Just if there's a 26 slot, I want to put my name in there.
Okay. You easily do that.
Just so like it's easier for us to get in and out of here. And then I want to go on the list and just like to come on like, yeah, I could beat her. Yeah, I could beat him. Yeah, I could take care of them, no problem.
Yeah.
Like just go down the list and just be like,
Are they
yeah,
shorter
like,
than you?
Shorter than me?
Yeah, like are they like? Do you have some size? Do you have some size on them?
Oh, it doesn't matter the size.
Hmm.
Listen, size, number, don't matter. 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 102-on-1. I got it all night.
So are we not doing this as a tag team? Like,
Okay,
are you doing this
then.
solo?
What did you say, Lindsay?
I was just like, okay then.
Writing down some notes for the wrestling match.
So
So 102 against 1.
we're gonna need a bigger ring. Now, no, it's I mean, if you're gonna stay an eagle, that might be a tough sell.
I mean, that wasn't the plan. I just saw how happy it made you, and I was like, okay.
That means thank you for that.
You're
That
welcome.
means a lot. It was really cool.
I'm just I don't know how like wrestling works. Like, I just need you to tell me what I need to be. Like, big beefy man, big beefy woman. Does gender not matter? I could be whatever. For like the rules. What are the rules?
Well, unfortunately, I don't think that I'll actually get to participate. Since
Well,
we're
I
doing
thought you
this as
said
a-
you were gonna take all these poses.
I'm saying I could.
Oh, okay.
Easily. Like, no
Then
problem.
Why won't you?
Because we have like actual superhero business to attend to.
I thought this was the whole point. We learn by you being by being in there, being in the
Yeah,
nitty gritty.
In the building and like in the actual event, I think if I'm in the ring, I can't help you guys.
I think you could. I think you could do anything you wanted to.
Maxine's chest is popping out at this point. It's like, well, maybe. I mean, one match. I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, just like a warm up.
Yeah, I mean, hey, every match is a warm up for the kid, Yeah, I think that I think Maxine's chest is popping out. And I think at this point we're walking towards the exit. There's nothing here for us. So I'm just gonna puff my chest out, get in there, just hit him with BFT, take him down for the 1, 2, 3. Not a big deal.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Okay, perfect. So you guys walk out. The 2 security guards are still at the door, standing where they were. The one who was talking to you kind of nods his head, in acknowledgement that you didn't stay the entire night.
Yep. I'll give him a little nod, a little flex,
Perfect.
I ruffle my feathers.
Kind of preen a little bit.
And I do want to go ahead and radio back to Luna. I know it'll take a minute to get to her.
Okay.
But I just want to say hey, we checked out the entire building. No evidence of Hog. I mean, no evidence of even EZD. So I think we're pretty clear to do whatever we need to do for these next 2 days. And I guess we'll just hop on the steed and head back to the tower.
Cool. Okay. And so that will be the closing scene of this chapter. Is you guys riding off, Maxine.
I'm perched on the handlebars like the front man of a ship, like
Rose.
some ornament, yeah.
Okay, so the scene is just like the street lights glaring in the helmet, and then the eagle just in the front.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Just the backdrop turns into the American flag.
Perfect. Okay, so that's where we're going to end this session tonight. We're going to go through each character and choose their end of session parts. So we'll start with Maxine. Do you want to choose growing closer to the team, growing into your own image of yourself, or growing away from the team?
Oh, absolutely growing into her own image of herself. I mean, she got called a team leader. Most everyone was kind of, either feeding into her ego or giving her genuine compliments. So, she's definitely got, more confidence in herself after this.
Perfect. You can go ahead and shift your labels, 1 label up and 1 label down.
Okay. I am going to bring my danger up to 1. Or no, my danger up 1. It's up to 0 now.
Okay.
And I'm going to lower. I think I'll lower my mundane. Because even though I kind of connected with people, I think that, because my ego kind of got stroked tonight, I am, less. Kind of less, I don't really need to come for everybody else. I'm great. They'll just look to my example.
I get it. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesse, which one are you choosing? Grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I'll grow into my own image of myself, but it's not a great thing because he feels pretty useless just because he still has the insecure condition, and it was he wasn't able to do anything on his own, and everyone's like, you're hurt, you need to rest, and he's like, I'm fine. They're like, no, you're not. So I will move my mundane up and then my danger down.
Perfect. Love it. Camille, which one are you choosing? Grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
Probably grow closer to team. Shared some stuff. Remind me what that does. I literally have done it the past 2 times.
You're fine. So you give influence to whichever character made you feel welcome, and then you also get to either clear condition or mark potential.
Okay. I'm definitely giving influence to Maxine.
Maxine, do you already have influence over Camille?
Yeah, I have influence over everybody.
Then you get to shift her
Oh.
labels.
I didn't know that.
Okay. And so I'm shifting her labels based on like Maxine's perception of her, or like what Maxine wants her to be.
Correct, yes.
Okay. I think bring your. Does it okay? So I don't want to metagame. So I'm just gonna do what I think I would actually do. So I think bring the freak down one.
Okay.
Because I think Maxine's becoming more comfortable around you,
Mhm.
and bring your mundane up one.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little more balanced over here.
Mhm.
And then I think I'll probably clear and condition because I have 2 of them.
Okay, valid.
And I don't love that. So I guess I'll clear guilty because like I gave Maxine a lot of shit, but I feel like we bonded a little better, so it's like I don't feel as bad about that now.
Okay, cool. And then Ryder, which one are you choosing? Grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I think Ryder definitely grew closer to the team because now Ryder's actually like opened up a little bit more. That silly, goofy attitude dropped a bit whenever they had to explain like the ringmaster a bit more, and then had like that dark vision in front of everybody. So definitely, and then felt like accepted and like taken care of by the team too. So I probably would give influence to Luna again, just because Luna's the one that Ryder specifically opened up to about Ringmaster.
Okay, so Luna, for the 4th time tonight, you get to shift
Yep.
Ryder's labels.
I don't even remember what I did previously.
What do you think? What do you believe would, because like you've seen, so you heard about the Ringmaster, you saw Ryder have a dark vision. What would you consider for that?
I guess Mundane's like pierced the mask and everything, so maybe Mundane up. And then maybe Superior down, I guess. I'm not really sure entirely on that one, but I stick with Mundane going up.
Okay, cool.
Cool beans. And then Ryder, you can also mark progress.
And then because of that, I get to have an advancement.
Woohoo!
Because whenever I make progress, I get potential.
Perfect. And then Luna, last but not least, what are you going to choose? Grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
Definitely grow closer to the team.
Okay, perfect. You get to give someone influence, and then you get to either clear a condition or mark potential.
I want to say Ryder because we had a lot of moments today.
Okay, does Ryder already have, I think...
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Ryder gets to shift Luna's labels again.
Fantastic. Okay, what was the scenario that comes from?
Opening up to me.
Okay, cool, great, fantastic. Yeah. So I see you as a good pal, and thus, I think I'll put your savior up 1, and your superior down.
It's a -1 on superior.
Hey, twinsies.
Perfect. And then are you clearing a condition or marking potential?
Ooh, I have 2 conditions. I'm gonna maybe get rid of insecure, and I'll still be afraid.
Okay.
But I think I definitely don't feel insecure anymore because I got to use my skill set a lot this time and feel like a little more useful.
That makes sense. Perfect. All right, so that's going to end our session tonight. of tonight's episode of the Portent Kast mini-series. Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time. And may the dice guide you to beautiful friendships.